Hello and welcome to this week's video of Monday Mail. We're going to scratch the magazine this week because I have the mother load of shop cards to get through. So get your pen ready if you're not subscribed to any of these guys. As well as I blew well past my monthly model budget for model kits, so we'll take a look at the stash ads. And speaking of shop cards, I know that there's been at least a half a dozen people that I've had issues with emails either coming or going. So if you have not heard from me, please reach out to Sodakmodelcars@gmail.com. I caught most of them on Facebook and changed information. Maybe some of them just don't want to hear from me, but I have shop cards and stickers available. Also, email is in the description of all my videos. And since I like stickers, they're getting priority in the stack. And especially this gentleman here, Brian over at BG Model Workshop. He was the very first one to shout out my channel, literally within hours of me posting my first video. He had tagged me in a post on Facebook and gave me a lovely shout out, and it created a whirlwind start for me, and it was very much appreciated, Brian. Thank you. And yeah, Jeff here at Treeline Models not only has one of the coolest looking cards, but also 2 stickers. So extra fandom for me. Thank you, Jeff. And then we have the bearded guy, Jeff Lawless. Killer looking beard there. As well as his card here, kind of showing off that he does models and a little bit of cooking and some other stuff. Show some videos of him out riding with his wife. So go check out his channel. I'll move on to Corey over at Dream Big, Build Small. Check out that diorama. That is an awesome build. Sweet looking Chevelle, and can't wait to hear some of his how-tos because that is just a phenomenal looking build. Check out Corey at Dream Big, Build Small. And we got a couple here from Douglas Model Garage's videos. He kind of has 2 here, which is a kind of a split portrait of his diorama setting, which is pretty cool to look at. He's got everything. He's got, looks like a dude in there watching TV, car up on the rack, got a camper. This Revell tow truck could be really cool to have, as well as a camper. Them campers are hard to find in the model kits. There's Douglas Model Garage's videos. Go check him out. And we've got Skip over at Skip-O-Matic's Model Mania. And that's a sweet looking card. That's all you need is the cat from AMT on there. Check out his videos. He does a little bit of everything. And I only thought that I was going to be a model car guy, but seeing some of his figurine work might change my tune on that. As well as this gentleman. This is Thomas over at the Plastic Buzzard Model Shop. This guy likes to have fun, and that's what this hobby's all about. And that is one killer looking bird there doing some modeling. Would almost make a cool tattoo. Thank you, Thomas. And then we got Dan the Man over at 60s Rule. Check out all that old print. Dan's all about everything 60s. Bert's always giving him hard times and causing trouble. Make sure you go check out 60s Rule channel. Moving on to, we got David over at the Munchkin Modeling Man 72. He does a little bit of everything, obviously, by the look. He's got some sweet looking figures, some great car building. Another channel that does a little bit of everything. Go check him out. Then we got Mr. Doug Hensley. He likes the shop cards. But they're all pretty cool, Doug. Got, of course, his business card. Got the one with the Camaro on it. Bunch of info there. Got the 66 Chevelle. Sweet looking ride into the sunset. And this one is kind of that custom Corvette looking thing, which is a sweet classic look. Probably my favorite is the original here. Kind of that 50s feel. Thank you, Doug, for all the words. Love your channel. You got Old Tom, Rambler 69. What a cool car and an amazing builder. I absolutely am attracted to the scary clown. I should have taken a bunch of pictures of my shirts, but I always had an annual Sturgis shirt that I used to get, I think from 98 to 2020 they were available. And every year they had a different looking scary clown. So I'm a super fan of clowns. Check out those builds. Rambler 69 Old Tom. We got Jeff at Donahue Scale Modeling. That is just an impressive looking card. That blue and the yellow just look awesome. And that is just a great looking build. Jeff does a lot of military and armor type building, which is really cool to see. So go check out Jeff over at Jeff Donahue Scale Modeling. And then we got Jason. I guess we'll include Heather and Ryan here at the... Ryan's got his own channel, but we got Heather and Jason at the Blue Ox Model Shop. Showing off all of his shelf queens there. Go check out his channel. Love Jason. Does all of his drag racing stuff, and that's right up my alley. So if you have not checked out any of these guys, make sure you do, because you're missing out. Just gonna go through these all again, refresh your memory. Make sure you check them all out. All worthwhile. All right, let's move on to some models here. All right, and moving into the model section, or the stash ads, is this first package that arrived today, which really threw me for a loop because of where it came from, which is Pegasus Hobbies. Which, it's not weird to order from them, but I didn't order anything from them. I open it up, and it is all of my warranty parts for my Moebius ramp truck. So that is awesome to see, but I've already got them. It was just a matter of a couple weeks, so it must have been good timing on my part. I expected this to be a 6-month waiting on these due to the kind of the widespread issue, but here they are, and that's incredibly impressive and awesome of Moebius to do everything they can to make it right as quickly as they can. So big shout out to those guys. Okay, and moving on to the normal model car stash ads, I have a 37 Ford panel delivery. And if you guys watched the channel and watched my last stash ad, you see me at a 1937 Ford panel delivery in that one as well. Not that I'm absolutely in love with these, it's that Glenn over at Model Cars with Glenn decided he needed one, and he ended up getting one in a trade for his barn finds, as well as Kim over at Kim's Custom Garage did one up as an insane asylum, and I thought it was a really awesome build. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I want to make sure I had one in the stash when the idea sparked. And along with that one, I picked up another $15 kit, which is the 56 Cadillac Eldorado. Old copyright of 55, but it's actually a 96 kit. And if you guys watch Matt over at Model Cars videos, he's done some of these older multi-piece bodies. But for 15 bucks, I figured I'll give it a go, because you can't find these 50s era Cadillacs pretty much anywhere else, so I'll give it a go at some point. And moving on, I got a new but old looking kit, which is a 3-in-1 customizing boat. I just love this real old box art. Just sweet. 3-in-1s, AMTs. Gonna get me every time. But also for the cancer awareness group build, I picked this up. I'm gonna try to get it done. My grandpa passed away from liver cancer, and he was a fisherman, and the only thing out there is bass boats. He was a walleye fisherman, so it's usually a deep feed boat, but pretty cool. Might make it a hot rod, might make it a fishing boat, not sure. But emerald green for cancer awareness. And continuing on with the stash ads, I have a Son of Troublemaker. This is a new Atlantis release. I mean, it's a repop of the Troublemaker, but this is done by Tom Daniel's son for the artwork, and hence the name. But Tom Daniel stuff is usually pretty cool. Typically a low part count, but it just makes a cool little build El Camino funny car. How cool is that? And moving, we have a Mopar for the Mopar guys. 68 Dart Dick Landys with figure, but I have no dick. That's a bummer. I knew that going in, but decals looked awesome. 68 Dart. I think I got this for 20 bucks. Couldn't pass it up. So muscle cars, drag racing, it's all cool. And last but not least, another muscle car, 69 Baldwin Motion 427 Camaro. Absolutely love all of the dealer hot rods, the Yenkos, the Baldwin Motions, the Royal Pontiacs, the, what was that, Norms. There's a bunch of them. All right, and that does it for the stash ads. But one last thing, we're gonna flash back to last week. Remember this magazine? How come none of you let me know that pages fell out of the issue? It's literally one of the coolest parts of this issue. It's the Los Angeles Lowriders. Check out those lowriders. Anybody see anything familiar? Do you? Pretty sweet. So, I'm not really a big lowrider guy, but I'm into paint, custom painting. So I kind of keep an eye on all this stuff because some of that paint is just wicked cool. And these older static lowriders aren't so bad, but check out all that cool paint. So funky interior. Last but not least is that guy. Who knows what that is? Come on. It is the original Gypsy Rose. 63 Impala. There you can see right above it, it has 72 hand-painted roses on it. There is a second version after this one got wrecked, which is a 64 now, and it's in the Peterson Auto Museum, I believe. And it's just one of those iconic, legendary paint jobs, lowriders. So if you're unfamiliar with that car, go check it out. But that does it for this week's episode. Thanks for watching.